pieces of my sweet shattered dream. I wonder how the old folks are tonight. Her name was Anne, and I'll be damned if I recall her face. She left me not knowing what to do. Capri Highway, let me slip away on you. Capri Highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Capri Highway, let me slip away on you. Turning back the pages to the times that I love best, I wonder if she'll ever do the same. Now the thing that I call living is just being satisfied with knowing that I got no one left to blame. Capri Highway, I've got to see you, my old flame. Capri Highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Capri Highway, let me slip away on you. Searching through the fragments of my dream-shattered sleep, I wonder if the years are closed to mine. I guess it must be wanderlust, we're trying to get free from the good old faithful feeling we once knew. Capri Highway, let me slip away on you. Capri Highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. Capri Highway, let me slip away on you. Let me slip away on you. Capri Highway, I've got to see you, my old flame. Capri Highway, you've seen better days, the morning after blues, from my head down to my shoes. A Capri Highway, let me slip away on you. Hey guys, how is everybody? Hey Chris, it's something I've only marketed so far to paid students through email campaigns, but reach out to me with an email. Just shoot me an email at pianomansteve@gmail.com, and I can send you the sales page on it so you can learn a little bit about it and purchase link if you're interested. All right? No worries. Well, guys, good to be here. Please let me know as the day goes on how the balance is between the piano and the voice. I had to mess around with my settings a little bit for the YouTube content that I made and dropped this morning, which, by the way, it's been a pretty robust launch, so thanks to everybody who's viewed it and liked it and commented on it and all that good stuff. It was a Gordon Lightfoot song, not the one I just played, although that was also a Gordon Lightfoot song, but did a little thing with Sundown and it's gotten over 500 views in about 12 hours, which is, for some people, not a big deal, but for me, that's a pretty good head start. So thanks to everybody who helped make that happen. And anyway, I had to fudge my settings a little bit while I was doing that video, and I did my level best to get everything put back the way it kind of sits in stasis for our live streams. But if I've missed something and the piano sounds a little heavy against my voice or whatever, just let me know, and I'll make some adjustments as we go, okay? So thanks for being here. Let me say hi to some folks. We'll start looking at some requests. Another little programming note here. Of course, I'm not going to not play any Billy Joel songs today. I mean, I always play some Billy Joel songs, and there's always plenty of requests. I am going to favor other people's music as much as possible tonight, because I'm doing an all Billy Joel show special on Tuesday on May 9th for Billy's 74th birthday, so I hope a lot of you can join me for that. And if you can't, then you can always go in advance. I've got it scheduled already on my YouTube channel. You can leave a comment and tell me what you'd like to hear so you can see it on playback. So anyway, just kind of wanted to let everybody know that's coming Tuesday, same time, same place. We'll have a little birthday bash for the great Billy Joel. Okay, David Muller's here. I'm not sure if it's Muller or Mueller. Some people say it one way, some people say it the other. But David from St. Louis, Missouri. I love the Cold Spring Harbor album. I'd love to hear Nocturne or Tomorrow is Today. Thanks for all you do to preserve this fine music. All right, let me put that in the queue. Thanks, David. Hey, it's an honor for me that I get to be one of the people that kind of keeps this music alive as Billy starts to wind down. He's not making any new music really, and none of us really know how long he'll be able to keep doing what he's doing. I hope for many more years, but someday it'll be over, and there will be nothing left except people like me out there trying to keep it alive, and it's a task that I'm honored and excited to have, along with many other talented folks that I've gotten to know over the years. So thank you very much. I appreciate that, David. Moritz, Graz, Austria, wants to hear some Wings. Listen to what the man said, and or With a Little Luck. Let me put that in here and see. I've not ever done either of those, but let's see what we can come up with for you there, Moritz. I feel adventurous today. Andrea in Italy is here. He says, thanks for playing every Sunday. I wanted to ask you if you could play Victims of Culture Club. You know, I don't know that one, Andrea. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to put it in here as a note to myself to look it up, but I wouldn't even be able to fake my way through it. I'm just not familiar with that song. So you stumped me today, but I appreciate the request, and I will try to investigate that song as something that maybe we can include in a future live stream. Thank you. Bill Hasty is here. Said, hey, I'm really enjoying that new course. Picked up a lot of new tips and tricks. Let's rock. Well, thanks, Bill. So far, the feedback has been really, really good. So I'm thrilled to hear that. You never know. You do the best that you can, and then you drop it out, and it either resonates or it doesn't. So you never know until you put it out. But been lucky. So far, this one has been pretty much a hit with most people. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Al Smith joining us in Hawaii, I believe. Nice. Yes, the Billy Joel show on Tuesday. I never say Tuesday. I say Tuesday. I've never pronounced it that way. I'm not even sure why I did. Not that there's anything wrong with it. Hey there, Ruth. Our unicorn girl is here. Good to have you with us. Silviu is here in Romania. Thank you. James Davis, Doc here, he says. Yeah, hey Steve, Doc here. Love the way you play and arrange. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it, Doc. KJ Amani is here. He says, hey, Steve, can we hear The Winner Takes It All by ABBA today, please? Put that in the queue. Thank you. I think I can remember how to get my way through that one. I haven't done it in a little while. Sharbowitz, Brian Sharby, how we doing tonight? Good to have you with us, joining us from New York. I think we all came here for some more Gordon Lightfoot. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do at least one other one tonight, too. Nice. Robin A says, enjoyed the Sundown video with split screen and harmonies, and of course the percussion. Thank you. I appreciate that. I had fun putting that one together. That's the new video on my YouTube channel. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's Sundown by Gordon Lightfoot. Did some extra bells and whistles I haven't done before, but I'm hoping to do more of that in the future. Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters by Elton John. J-Disc 98 wants to hear that. Yeah, I love that one. We'll put that in the queue. Someone Saved My Life Tonight by Elton John. That one I can do for you, Andrea. Thank you. And Chris wants to know, have you ever tried anything from Elton's El Dorado soundtrack? The single was Somewhere Out of the Blue. You know, I haven't. I'm terrible. After Songs from the West Coast, I really haven't kept up with his original material after that. And one of these days, I need to kind of dive deep into it. It's just that all the really familiar songs tend to come from Songs from the West Coast back, and it's just kind of, it functionally that ends up being where I do all of my work. But I would like to take some time and spend some time with Elton's newer material one of these days, along with the other million things I have scheduled for one of these days. Okay, let's get to some of these requests. Let's start here with, this is for our friend Moritz in Austria. Get some lyrics here. With a little luck, we can help it out. Can make this whole damn thing. All right, I think I should be okay on this one, Moritz. There's some weird timing in it that without listening to it 100 times, I know I'll get it wrong. So there will be a few places where I'm like, and then just kind of start into the next verse. But this is a fun song. I haven't ever tried this one before, but I think I know it reasonably well enough to try and fake my way through it. With a little luck, we can help it out. We can make this whole damn thing work out. With a little love, we can lay it down. Can't you feel the town exploding? There is no end to what we can do together. There is no end There is no end to what we can do together. There is no end. The willow turns his back on inclement weather. We can do it. Just me and you with a little push. We could set it off. We could send it rocketing skyward. With a little love, we could shake it up. Don't you feel the comet exploding? With a little love, we could set it off. We could send it rocketing skywards. With a little love, we could shake it up. Don't you feel the comet exploding? With a little love, with a little love, with a little love, with a little love. All right. Thanks, Moritz, for the request. All right. So David wants to hear Tomorrow is Today. Let's do that one. That's a great one. This is a Billy Joel song from a long time ago. So this one came out in 1972 on the infamous Cold Spring Harbor album, which was before he was signed with Columbia, where he's made his home ever since. But some gems on this album, but they had some problems in the recording. They mastered it at the wrong speed, so that he sounded a little bit like Alvin and the Chipmunks, and then they lost the acetate so that they didn't have anything to correct it with other than just a pressed vinyl record. So it was a whole ordeal. But there's some good stuff on here, and it's a little naive and a little, in a way, it's a little, in some ways it's more sophisticated. Like musically, he was maybe at the best he's ever been as a piano player at that time. His songwriting in general, I think, grew a lot more over the years, and certainly his singing did. But this was a really good harbinger of the great recording artist he was going to become. And this is kind of a gospel feel thing. I like this a lot. It's called Tomorrow is Today. I've been living for the moment, but I just can't have my way. And I'm afraid to go to sleep, 'cause tomorrow is today. life is sweeter, but they don't hear what they say. Nothing comes to change my life, so tomorrow is today. I don't know I don't care to know the hour, 'cause it's passing anyway. I don't have to see tomorrow, 'cause I saw it yesterday. So I listen for an answer, but the feeling seems to stay. What's the use of always dreaming if tomorrow is today? Still I'm waiting for the morning, but it feels so far away. And you don't need the love I'm giving, so tomorrow is today. No, I'm going to the river, I'm gonna take a ride, and the Lord will deliver me. Make my bed, I'm gonna lie in it, and if it don't come, sure gonna die in it. Too late, too much giving, I've seen a lot of life, I'm damn sick of living it. I keep hoping that you will pass my way, and someday if your dreams are leaving you, I'll still believe in you. To know the hour, 'cause it's passing anyway. And I don't have to see tomorrow, I saw it yesterday. Though I'm living and I'm singing, and although my hands still play, soon enough it will all be over. Tomorrow is today. All right. Made a few mistakes on that one because I don't play it that often, but we survived to the end. Okay, let's see here. The winner takes it all. ABBA. This is a good song. Let me see if I can recall what key I do this in. So maybe... I don't want to talk about the things we've gone through, though it's hurting me. Now it's history. I've played all my cards. That's what you've done too. Nothing more to say. There's no more race to play. The winner takes it all. The loser's standing tall. Wait, the loser's standing small beside the victory. That's her destiny. I know I've got the timing wrong on this, so now I gotta try something else. I was in your arms, thinking I belonged there. I figured it made sense, building me a fence, building me a home, thinking I'd be strong there, but I was a fool, playing by the rules. The gods may throw a dice, the mind's as cold as ice, and someone way down here loses someone dear. The winner takes it all, the loser has to fall. It's simple and it's plain. Why should I complain? But tell me, does he kiss like I used to kiss you? Does it feel the same when he calls your name? Somewhere deep inside, you must know I miss you. But what can I say? Rules must be obeyed. The judges will decide, the likes of me abide. Spectators of the show, always staying low. The game is on again. A lover or a friend a big thing or a small, the winner takes it all. And I don't want to talk if it makes you feel sad, and I understand you've come to shake my hand. I apologize if it makes you feel bad seeing me so tense. No self-confidence, but you see, the winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. Ooh. The winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. The loser has to fall. The winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. The winner takes it all. Something reasonably like that, maybe? Okay. Let's see who else is here. Say hi to some more folks. Oh, hey, my mom's here. Hi, Mom. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying to grow as a YouTube personality. Thanks, Moritz, and Silviu, and David. Dan Mara, how are you doing? How about You Were the One by Billy? Oh, boy. I might possibly be able to do that. Let me star that one. Put it in the queue. I might get a little lost trying to do the French part. Robert Montgomery, hey Steve, thanks for the great entertainment. Do you know any of these? Love Lives On, Joe Cocker, Come Sail Away, Styx, The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down by Joan Baez, and any popular John Denver. Well, I'll tell you what, I could fake my way through one or two of those other ones, but John Denver is one of my all-time favorites, so I will definitely do something by him for you, because I know I'll be able to do it well. Thanks, Robert. I'm putting that in the queue right now. Chris is saying, you want to hear something from the old Tumbleweed Connection album, Come Down in Time or Country Comfort. Both great songs. We put that in the queue. David, do you know Steppin' Out by Joe Jackson? I am afraid that one stumps me. I don't know that one. I mean, at least not by title. So I'll have to check it out and maybe look at it for a future stream. Thanks, David. Aaron Koch, how you doing? Just brilliant playing, Steve, as always. Well, thank you. You're going to make me get big in the head, man. Another couple song requests. We're the Champion by Queen and or Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. Both great songs. Okay, let me put those in the queue for you. Thanks, Aaron. Appreciate it. I will definitely check that one out, David, so that I have some idea what we're talking about and see if I can include it in a later stream. Does anybody know what time it is? By Chicago. Nice, for our friend Sharby out in New York. Okay, that's in the queue. Kirk Gibson, do you know Oh My Sweet Caroline by Ryan Adams? Elton played this at some of his gigs. I don't. I'm sorry, Kurt. I'm coming up short on that one, my friend. I'll have to look it up, though. I'm going to make a note of it. Actually, it's not that I've never heard that song before. It's not one that I'm terribly familiar with, Brian, Killer Queen. There are other Queen songs that are a little more like wired into my head. I mean, it's not that I might not be able to fake it, but I don't know. I'll put a star next to it. If we have time, I might try it if I don't have a bunch of requests that I already know how to play and I feel like embarrassing myself. Anyway. Ariane, let me see here. Great stuff. How about Lately from Stevie Wonder? Ooh, I'm sorry. I am not familiar with that one off the top of my head. I love Stevie Wonder, but I only know, I'm pretty familiar with his 6 or 7 most famous ones, and then I don't have a lot of depth with him. I need to check that out, though, because it's pretty hard to go wrong with that guy. Dermot. Steve, enjoying the music tonight. Loved your tribute to Gordon Lightfoot. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, my friend. Okay, let's get on to these requests. I promised I was going to do another Gordon Lightfoot song because, of course, we lost Gordon this last week. But he left a great legacy of very, very awesome songs, and one of my absolute favorites is this one. I think you'll know this one. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well. In a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet, you know that ghost is me. I will never be set free as long as I'm a ghost that you can't see. If I could read your mind, love, what a tale your thoughts could tell. Just like a paperback novel, kind that the drugstore sells. When you reach the part where the heartache comes, the hero would be me. But heroes often fail. You won't read that book again, 'cause the ending's just too hard to take. I'd walk away like a movie star who gets burned in a 3-way script. Enter number 2, movie queen to play the scene, bringing all the good things out in me. But for now, love, let's be real. Never thought I could act this way. I've gotta say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old-time movie about a ghost from a wishing well, in a castle dark or a fortress strong with chains upon my feet. But stories always end. If you read between the lines, you'll know that I'm just trying to understand the feelings that you lack. I never thought I could feel this way, and I've got to say that I just don't get it. I don't know where we went wrong, but the feeling's gone and I just can't get it back. Thanks, Moritz. Rest well, my friend. Okay, let's see here. I've got more requests to play. This one's going out to JD, or to JDisc 98. It's an all-time favorite of mine by anyone. So much so I really shouldn't have to bring the lyrics up, but I'm going to, because it's those moments of hubris when I don't, where I really get in trouble. And now I know Spanish Harlem are not just pretty words to say. I thought I knew, but now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City. Until you've seen this trash can dream come true, you're standing at the edge while people run you through. I thank the Lord there's people out there like you. Thank the Lord there's people out there like you. While Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why they know not if it's dark outside or light. This Broadway's got a lot of songs to sing, and if I knew the tunes I might join in. I'd go my way alone, I'd grow my own seed shall be sown. in New York City. Subway's nowhere for a good man to go down. Rich man can ride, and the hobo, he can drown. I thank the Lord for the people I have found. I thank the Lord for the people I have found. While Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why. And no, not if it's dark outside or the light. And now I know the Spanish Harlem are not just pretty words to say. But now I knew, oh now I know that rose trees never grow in New York City. Subway's nowhere for a good man to go down. Rich man can ride, and the hobo he can drown. I thank the Lord for the people I've found. Oh, thank the Lord for the people I've found. While Mona Lisas and Mad Hatters, sons of bankers, sons of lawyers, turn around and say good morning to the night. For unless they see the sky, but they can't, and that is why. And no, not if it's dark outside or the light. And no, not if it's dark outside or the light. All right, thank you. Love that song so much. Thanks, J-Disc. All right, Robert, I feel like getting down home here. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning. Now she calls me yesterday, yesterday. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, oh mama, take me home. The country roads, take me home. Down country roads, take me home. Down country roads. Yeehaw! As long as we're in this sort of down home mood, now would be a good time probably for this song. This is off the Tumbleweed Connection album by Elton John that came out in 1970, very tail end of 1970. And this is going out to our friend Chris in New York. It goes like this. Soon the pines will be falling every way. Village children fight each other for a share. The 609 goes roaring past the creek. Deacon Lee prepares his sermon for next week. Saw Grandma yesterday down at the store, but she's really going fine for 84. That's right. And she asked me if sometime I'd fix a bar. The poor old girl, she needs a hand to run that bar. And it's good old country comfort in my bones. The sweetest sound my ears they've ever known. An old-fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comforts on a truck going back home. Down the well, they got a new machine. The foreman says it cuts by power by 15. That ain't natural, well, old Clay would say. See, he's a horse-drawn man till his dying day. And it's good old country comfort in my bones. The sweetest sound my ears they've ever known. An old-fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comforts on a truck going back home. comforts on a truck going back home. Now that old goose is flying across the sticks. The hedgehog's done in clay between the bricks. And the rocking chairs are creaking on the porch. Across the valley moves the herdsman with his torch. And it's good old country comfort in my bones. The sweetest sound my ears they've ever known. The good old-fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comforts on a truck that's going back home. Country comforts on a truck going back home. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Thank you. Appreciate that one, Chris. Love that song. All right, let's stay with this kind of gospel-y feel going on here. We're going to throw in something here by Michael Jackson. This is for our friend Aaron Koch here. Gonna make a change for once in my life. Gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. Turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat. This wind is a-blowing in my mind. See the kids in the street, and not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the windy door, 'cause they've got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to have the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Na 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 na. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. Time that I realize some with no home, not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me pretending that they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of it when you see, 'cause they've got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. You wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. You wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. Woo! That's right. And I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. You wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make the change. You gotta get it right while you got the time, because you can't close your mind. Woo! Yeah, yeah. Gonna make that change. Na 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 na. Start with the man in the mirror, baby. Woo-hoo. And I'm starting with the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to change the way. No message could have been any clearer. You wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and then make a change. Thanks for the request there, Aaron. Love, 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 love that song. All right, Mr. Sharbowitz, do you know what time it is? It's about this time. As I was walking down the street one day, a man came up to me and asked me what the time was that was on my watch. And I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why. Don't have time enough to cry. As I was walking down the street one day, a pretty lady looked at me and said her diamond watch had stopped a cold day. I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? So I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry. As I was walking down the street one day, being pushed and shoved by people trying to beat the clock. Whoa, I just don't know, I don't know, I don't know. I said, yes, I said, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why. We've all got time enough to cry, yeah. Everybody's hurrying now, but I don't care about time. I don't care, yeah, yeah. All right, let's say hi to a few more folks. Actually, let me get this one in before I forget to do it. This is for Andrea. This one goes back to an album called Captain Fantastic and the Brown Dirt Cowboy. This one might be a little sloppy. Not that everything I play is a little sloppy, but I haven't done this one in a spell. Anyway, this came out in 1975. The album was a huge hit, and this was, I think maybe hit number 10. So it was a pretty good size hit in its own right. When I think of those eastern lights, muggy nights, the curtains drawn in a little room downstairs. Prima donna, Lord, you really should have been there, sitting like a princess perched in her electric chair. And it's one more bit, and I don't hear you anymore. We've all gone crazy lately. My friends out there rolling round the basement floor. Whoa. Someone saved my life tonight, sugar bear. You almost had your hooks in me, did you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. On the bound, hypnotized, sweet freedom whispered in my ear, you're a butterfly. Butterflies are free to fly, fly away, high away, bye-bye. Woo, woo. Never realized the passing hours of evening showers, a slip noose hanging in my darkest dreams. Strangled by your haunted social scene, just a pawn outplayed by a dominating queen. And it's 4 o'clock in the morning. Damn it! Listen to me good. I'm sleeping with myself tonight. Saved in time, thank God my music's still alive. Oh, oh, oh. And someone saved my life tonight, sugar bear. You almost had your hooks in me, didn't you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. On the bound, hypnotized, sweet freedom whispered in my ear, you're a butterfly. Butterflies are free to fly, fly away, high away, bye-bye. I would have walked head on into the deep end of the river, clinging to your stocks and bonds, paying your HP demands forever. You're coming in the morning with a truck to take me home. Someone saved my life tonight. 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 Save your strength, run the field, you play alone. Ooh. Someone saved my life tonight, sugar bear. You almost had your hooks in me, didn't you, dear? You nearly had me roped and tied. On the bound, hypnotized, sweet freedoms whispered in my ear, you're a butterfly. Butterflies are free to fly, fly away, high away, bye-bye. Someone save, someone save, someone save my life tonight. Someone save, someone save, someone save my life tonight. someone save my life tonight. Okay. Let's say hi to a few more folks. A lot of comments have come in. Hey there, Ronnie Thompson. Good to have you with us. Thank you very much, David. That's very kind. Hi there, Piano Paz. How are you? Thank you for joining us. Matt, how we doing? Mr. Patent Creator. This man is far more intelligent than I am. I don't even know what the patent's for, but I do know this. I don't have any patents. Thanks, Dermot. Nebula says, could you play I'm Still Standing? Let me see here. Let me put it in the queue, see if we get to it before the end of the show. Thank you. Hey, thanks, Robert. I appreciate that. I love Country Comfort. Probably one of my top 20 Elton songs. Thanks, Sylvia. The Root Beer Rag. Let me put that in the queue for consideration. Kevin Lawrence. I have told you time and time again, you are not welcome here. Especially if you're just going to troll me. How you doing, my good friend? Good to see you. I don't know. You should see what's going on underneath the keyboard. My legs are just like all over the place. Hey, James. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hey, thank you, Aaron. Thank you very much for asking for that. I love having an excuse to play that song. Nice. Hey, Joe, do I have a lot of presets per song already saved? No. I don't really go for all of that stuff, to be honest with you. I mean, I think it's cool that people do. Me personally, I buy a keyboard and I'm basically buying it because I like the sound of the piano patch, and that's it. And that's just kind of how it goes. And you guys ask for stuff, and I put lyrics in front of me, and if I remember how the song goes enough, then I try to fumble my way through it, and if I don't, I'm honest about it, and I say I don't think I can play that. And then we just see what happens. Old school. I guess one could call me an analog man. Dave Farr says, "Hey, Steve, I haven't tuned in for a while, even though you were great when I heard you regularly. With some time in between, I can notice the difference that you've gotten even better. Congrats." Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad to hear that because I worry about that sometimes, that my skill sets will deteriorate as I get older. But so far, I actually feel like I'm doing the best work in my career lately, so I hope that continues until the day that I croak, but we'll see. All right. What a nice crew. Dan, I'm going to punt on this one today, but I'm going to try and work it into the Billy Joel show on Tuesday. So if you can't join us live that day, check the replay out, and I'm going to review this one just to make sure that I don't butcher it completely to shreds, and try to make sure that I play it on Tuesday. So thanks for the request, though. I'm going to give my voice a rest on this one and do an instrumental. This one goes back to 1974. Let's see if my hands stay attached to my wrists. All right, thank you, Bryson. Hey, Michael. No, you did not. Excuse me, you didn't miss that one. Not sure I'm going to play that one tonight just because I don't want to get too Billy Joel heavy today. I've got a full Billy Joel show coming on Tuesday in honor of his birthday, so I'm sure we'll probably play Summer Island Falls on Tuesday. So you did not miss that today. So keep an eye out. If you can't join live on Tuesday, make sure you check out the replay because it'll be a full Billy Joel show, and it'll definitely feature some hits and a whole lot of deep cuts too. Just knowing my Billy Joel fan base and what they ask for, I imagine that we'll be diving deep into the albums, which of course, being the nerd that I am, I love. Hi, Lori. Thank you. Old time rock and roll, Levi Sullivan. Well, let's see. I haven't done this one in quite some time. Just say those old records off the shelf. I'll sit and listen to them by myself. This music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Don't try to take me to a disco. You'll never even get me out on the floor. In 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. I like that old time rock and roll. Still like that old time rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes the soul. And out the days of old with that old time rock and roll. Woo! Don't try to take me to a tango. I'd rather hear some blues or funky old soul. In 10 minutes I'll be late for the door. Try some old time rock and roll. Call me irrelevant, call me what you will. Say I'm old fashioned, say I'm over the hill. The days of music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes the soul. Reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. Woo! Still like that old time rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes the soul. Reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. I like that old time rock and roll. The kind of music just soothes the soul. Reminisce about the days of old with that old time rock and roll. Ow! All right. Here's another one by request. Is going out to Nebula. All right. Okay, so it would be silly to not play this one today. I just have to find the words. This song, this was one of the two biggest hits of Gordon Lightfoot's career. And I just made a YouTube cover of it that dropped this morning. And obviously I'm not going to be able to sing harmony with myself here live, unfortunately. Or play percussion for myself or any of the fun stuff that went on in that video. But I can still do something with this song. And I think it deserves to have something done with it today. So this is for our dearly departed singer-songwriter Gordon Lightfoot. I can see her lying back in her satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you been creeping round my back stairs. Now you better take care if I find you been creeping round my back stairs. She's been looking like a queen in a sailor's dream. She don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Picture every move that a man can make. Getting lost in her loving is your first mistake. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again. See her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman, got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again. Rest in peace there, Mr. Lightfoot. Okay, guys. Normally, I would not do this, but just given the fact that I've got to do another show in 2 days, and I have kind of an intensive day tomorrow also on my voice, not live, but stuff that I have to do for other projects. I'm going to end it a little early tonight, only about 10 minutes, but I think I'm just going to save myself a little bit of extra wear and tear. But I'll be back here, like I say, Tuesday for the Billy Joel birthday bash, and of course I'll be back here in a week for our normal Sunday celebration. So I'm going to get out of here for now. If you are a musician, I hope that you'll remember always that if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And for everybody, please remember to give as much love as you can, to as many people as you can, as often as you can. We do not know when the ride comes to an end. We don't want any regrets. Leave it all on the field, okay? So thanks for joining me today. Thanks for the great requests. I hope that I see you in the Billy Joel show and, of course, next Sunday. And thanks for giving me an excuse to keep doing this all this time. I thought it was just something I was going to do to keep myself sane during lockdown, and here we are years later, and I can't get enough of it. Love you guys. Talk to you later.